All right, y'all, moving on. During a recent interview with Vlad TV, Boosie talked about his daughter coming out as gay and said that he will love her to death, but doesn't necessarily accept it. Boosie said, even though it's not, it won't be accepted as far as, because I don't want nobody in my other family to think it's okay. Wait, okay. Boosie added, we're going to love her to death, but at the same time, it's our family. It's never been that way. You know, it's never been accepted. Our preacher, grandfather, grandmother. Al, let's start with you first. What are your thoughts and what do you think about how he's talking about this?
You know, Claudia, I got to tell you, this really saddens me. It really saddens me that a father has taken this stance about his daughter. And, you know, my question, I have two questions. Number one, I wonder how he really expresses himself, because this is how he's expressing himself in the media out in the open, right? I wonder how he really expresses himself behind closed doors, because I can imagine the two won't match. And the second thing is it possible for someone like his daughter to believe that he loves her, but he can't accept her? So wait a minute, is it possible that he can accept her? I mean, but he can love her, but he don't accept her? What does that do to her mental psyche? Like, what effect does that have on her?
Right. Good question. Q, what are your thoughts?
You know, I saw an interview with Billy Porter one time when he made a comment, and I say this, and this is how this young lady is going to have to find her solace in this situation. Sometimes our parents are not equipped to love us the way we need to be loved. And Boosie has shown us time and time again, he does not have the mental capacity nor the emotional bandwidth to even wrap his head around the whole spectrum that is sexuality. Also, parents out there, I want to tell you something. My mom used to always say this to me. Sometimes God won't get you back. He'll get you back through your kids. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you took such a staunch, negative stance on homosexuality, and lo and behold, your daughter the biggest lesbian in Louisiana. Okay, so I mean, you really have to be careful, because sometimes God will get you back through your children.
You know, I'm gonna go on the limb and say this: you don't have to accept anything. You don't, but you also are not immune to what comes with that: alienation from your kid, judgment, cancellation, all that comes with it. And I miss the days, right, where people had thoughts about things or opinions and didn't have to broadcast it to the world. If you have these strong feelings about your daughter, who you know is a lesbian, right? Do you have to go and embarrass her and bring more attention to her in the media? Boosie, you're a celebrity. You go viral all the time. Why? It's like an aggressive act that you're doing to her. Why don't you just revel in your disapproval, home alone, drinking your dark liquor, and at the house? Why do you have to tell us, I don't accept my daughter? I love her, but I don't accept her. Why do we need to know this? Why do you have to embarrass? So now it feels like you're trying to hurt her on purpose.
Right.
You're not that important or, amazing, I guess, that we need to know your every thought. Actually, no one is. So like the fact that you're doing this, it's an aggressive act towards your daughter. It's bad enough that you don't agree. Fine, I'm gonna let you have that. But do you have to get other people on board? You know how many of your fans probably go to her page and terrorize her because of you? That's just mean.
Plus that passive aggressive, I love her, we're gonna love on her, but we ain't gonna accept her. Nah, I'm good on that.
The I love you, but it's one of the coolest things. I think it's
defeats the whole purpose of love.
I think it's one of the coolest things to say to someone.
Yeah.
I love you, but I hate that you do this. I don't like that. I don't like this. It's conditional.
And it's rooted in ignorance, right? And I know we got a lot of followers who are staunch church and Bible people, but I promise y'all, people are born this way. Like I can tell you, one day we can sit down and talk. I tried to give it back so many times. All right, like I really did.
True.
Like being gay and being a gay Black man is one of the hardest things on the earth that you can do. And I promise y'all, when I was younger, I tried to give it back so many times. You know what I'm saying? But you're born this way, y'all. So like open your minds a little bit, think beyond what you've been taught in church and indoctrinated to believe, and accept the fact that people are born this way.
Right.
And real quick, book Miss T Baby says he can love his daughter and not the lifestyle. You're right, absolutely. You don't have to, but you also will be criticized on shows like this, and we have every right to disagree. And can you please consider her feelings a little bit?
And that's another miseducation, this lifestyle. Lifestyle suggests choice. It's not a lifestyle, it's a life.
There it is.
It's a life.